Good afternoon, everybody. Wednesday, March 25th. Baruch Hashem, it's been a busy, productive day. I hope that we could say the same for everyone. One day it's Sunday, one day it's snowing, one day it's raining, but we make the best for what we can. I just wanted to begin with Mazel Tov to Raz and Michael Grad, the bris of their new grandson, Lev Shalom, Leo Benjamin, born to Chana and Rabbi. Bris took place, I was able to partake virtually in Nashville, Tennessee. Really great. The second bris and the second day in a row. So this is really wonderful to have the Simchas Mazel Tov to you. Also, I want to wish a happy anniversary to Nancy and David Waldenberg, celebrating their anniversary today. Remind everyone that tonight at 7 o'clock, we'll have our Zoom Q&A sheer preparation for Pesach. What do you need to know about your kitchens? What do you need to know? Any food products? Please, any questions, please send them to me in advance. I'd be happy to answer them, not only tonight, but at any time, of course, as we get closer and closer to Pesach. And of course, the reminder that tonight and tomorrow is Rosh Chodesh Nisan, and to daven accordingly. What I'd like to discuss today is actually rather technical, but I know it's probably been on people's minds, and that is the notion of selling chametz. Every single year, I handle selling chametz for you, and the way it usually works is I have a form, you fill it out in front of me. I take out my handy dandy handkerchief, and we make what's called a kinyan. You sign the sheet, which I have here, and then what happens is that all the rabbis of the community, we get together, and together we, with the non-Jew, we make a sale of chametz, usually using various methods, kinyanim, etc. It's rather technical. What the form reads is that you would fully delegate, appoint, and empower Rabbi Klibanoff to act in my behalf to sell the chametz possessed by me as he deems fit for such a time as he believes necessary. In the second paragraph, which is specifically important this year, is further, I do hereby give Rabbi Klibanoff full authority to appoint and delegate a substitute in his stead, having all the aforementioned powers to sell and lease. Now, this year is going to present a very difficult circumstance because we cannot meet in person. We cannot have that interaction of the kinyan. Not only that, I cannot go with all the rabbis to sell the chametz to the non-Jew that you have authorized me to act on your behalf. So what we're going to do this year, it's not much different, but I just wanted to explain the mechanics of it and how it's going to work. It'll be as follows. At the bottom of this email, there is a link to the document. Please print the document, fill it out, and send it back to me. You could take a picture of it. Ideally, if you could scan it so it's full size, but you can take a picture of it. You could scan it, email back to me. If you email back to me, I will acknowledge that I have received it. That will be a form of kinyan in a sort, but you'll have the peace of mind knowing that I will take care of it. If you want to drop it in person in my mailbox, please feel free. Put it in an envelope. I would just swing by, drop it in not at the shul, at my home, drop it in my mailbox. If I get your form, I will acknowledge that I will take care of it on your behalf through some form of communication. If you are unable to do it, if, let's say, you're having problem downloading the form, you can't get to it, you can't get it to me, we can do this over the phone. You can authorize me to act on your behalf. I will fill out the form with you on the phone. So if anybody who's not tech savvy, please just get in touch with me. We'll make an appointment, and I'll fill out the form, and then what will happen is I will take the bulk of our forms and I will send them digitally to our VAD. We have one representative of the VAD of Metro West who will then handle on our behalf all the selling of the chametz. But I just wanted you to feel the confidence knowing that I am taking care of this for you. It's something we take very, very seriously. We will not have the handkerchief, but we'll have the forms. And again, I will acknowledge with every single person who sends me a form that indeed I will handle it on your behalf, whether digitally, whether on the phone, some form of interaction. Again, that will be permissible during this time. As we get closer to Pesach, we'll discuss more Pesach sort of necessary items that are going to be different this year. But for now, for the Mechiras Chametz, for the selling of the Chametz, please use the form that is linked in the email below. If you have any questions, of course, please don't hesitate to ask me. It's a lot of things we're kind of working on the fly, but a lot of work went into this, a lot of phone calls and conferences with big poskim, big rabbis trying to figure out how to manage what's going on. I know a lot of people have been reading articles in the Israeli news about certain rabbis poskening that you can use Zoom on Pesach. Anybody who'd like to discuss that with me, please contact me directly. In general, we don't posken from the Jerusalem Post, but there's certainly what to talk about. And again, any questions when it comes to Pesach, I'm appreciative of people who have been reaching out so far with product questions, people knowing where to go. Aaron's is now delivering to our zip code. If you place a Pesach delivery, you can email them your order and they'll try to fulfill it as best they can. And that's also, please, I can't urge you enough to support local businesses, especially our kosher establishments, who are very much hurting during this time. And please support one another. And if you, as always, as we make a plea, I know it's not the time to ask, but those who feel that they want to contribute to the Eitz Chaim Benevolent Fund so that we can help others who are in need, please by all means get in touch with me or send it to my attention, and I will see that it gets taken care of. These are unusual times, and unusual times call for unusual methods, but we will get through this, and we will come out, as I keep saying every single day, the stronger for it. So again, I wish everybody a Chodesh Tov, as begins tonight, Rosh Chodesh, and I hope everybody's doing well. And again, we'll have another form of interaction through the selling of the chametz. And please, if you know anybody that could benefit from this, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Have a wonderful day.